If there is one adjective you can think of that describes how fighting games make you feel, what is that adjective that describes how you feel? You know, we've heard so many different words throughout the time in the FGC that could probably be used to describe the feeling that fighting game gives you. But you know, let's go ahead and state them here now. So starting with you, Mr. Game and Left. You know, what's your adjective?
We're just doing one.
I mean, it's one, but I mean, if you want to go ahead and put it all out there, man, go ahead.
I mean, in the current state of fighting games, the one that I would say that I definitely feel the most is stressed. Like that's the adjective that I would say um usually takes over is I'm stressed. I'm just stressed and confused. So those are the top two. Um it's just like a lot of like these games nowadays, I'm pretty sure people can agree, people probably disagree, but it's an objective thing that not it's an objective fact I feel that when you look at like a lot of these fighting games like Dragon Ball Fighters, good lord, that's one of the most prominent. Like a lot of systems allow for a lot of really dumb play styles and wild play styles and stuff that works should not work. Like you get hit by a lot of just random stuff sometimes. I think that's a fair assessment to say a lot of some fighting games are kind of adding stuff that allows that. And Dragon Ball Fighters to me is one of the forerunners of that. Um and I play people and it's like their play styles. It's like a lot of people you just play on ranked online and casuals. They just it's almost like am I even playing a human at this point? Like am I playing a human or am I playing like a like did a an animal grab the controller and just start like a chicken just came in and just started scratching at the buttons or someone's dog just sat on the controller because
Possibly.
I look at the play. I'm like, what are you like? I'm looking at what they're doing. I'm like, why did you do that? Like there was like Dragon Ball. People use meters, and it's a pet peeve, and it shouldn't really bother me, but it's annoying when you people like just doing stuff for the sake of doing stuff. You get hit by something. It's like, why did you do that? Why did you waste meter? People will waste like 5 bars a meter for like a 30-40% combo. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, yeah, you wasted your meter, which is good for me, but it's like, why are you? What are you doing? Like, it's so prominent in Dragon Ball Fighters. People all the time will waste their whole bars of meter to just do nothing. I'm like, you didn't even kill me. The whole thing when being optimal in fighting games, you got meter. Oh, if I can kill him, I'll use it. But I'm talking about they doing 45% combos for like 4 bars. Like, what are you doing? Like like somebody will vanish for just, I'm like I'm just that's why I'm so confused. I'm literally Mr. Krabs most of the time when I play fighting games. I'm just like when I play fighting games because it's just like what is happening? And then you stress because you're getting hit by you'll try to just this week I was playing Dragon Ball on ranked. I did like some setup. I like went into like jab pressure with base Goku, and I did like an instant air dash cross up medium kick, which is a solid move to do sometimes to throw people off. This man just mashed out auto combo. Now, mind you, he was facing the corner. He was in the corner, so he's facing the out. He's facing away from the corner. I'm facing the corner because I got him in the corner. As I crossed him up, he was facing the corner, so he's facing away from me. He just mashed auto combo, so I'm on the other side. I'm like, oh, it's gonna hit. No, he turns around. The second hit of his auto combo auto corrects, and now I'm in. I'm like, so I just got punished for doing something smart, and he just mashed auto combo. So stuff like I'm just like confused. Like this is what happens. Like this is come on, man. So if I had to pick words, those are the two: stressed, confused, just oppressed, downtrodden. Uh, just I don't know, man. Just it's just a lot, man. But confused and stressed are definitely top two. So that's all I'm gonna say, man. This day and age of fighting games that I play, especially ones like Dragon Ball Fighters, I'm just stressed and confused, man.
Legendary.
For me, can't help but laugh at Devin. Um, for me, it's pain. So much pain. No, but no, seriously. It kind of falls along the same lines as Devin. Uh, it's not mine would be frustrated. It wouldn't be stressed. It'd be frustrated because and you know what? The game that really got me into fighting games was Marvel 3, and man, that game is frustrating as all get out. Playing that, I'm in the net code was so bad that you be skipping all over the place. Oh man, it's bringing back. I'm getting flashbacks from that, like that and cross Tekken, like the rollback netcode on cross Tekken, which wasn't implemented
Oh
correctly.
man.
Oh man, that have you skipping all over the place. Yeah, Marvel is all about delay, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken was all about just random rollback happening all over the place. And yeah, but for me, I say frustrated just because when I play fighting games, and it feels like I can beat some, like I'm playing against somebody, and it feels like we're kind of on the same level, and I know I can beat them, but I'm still losing. That's when I get frustrated. Me personally. That's why I don't think I could ever be a streamer and like stream fighting games, just because you would just witness all the salt that just comes out of me if I were to ever stream. So I just kind of keep everything to myself and just play in my room so nobody will know that I'm super salty. But if I'm playing somebody where, you know, I could tell that they're better than me, like they have better fundamentals, better footsies, better combos, everything, I don't mind losing. I'm one of those where I can take an L. Like if it feels like it's a genuinely deserved L, then it's like, okay, good games. But if it's just frustrating when it feels like you're playing somebody and you could beat them. You have better fundamentals and better skills than them, but for some reason they just keep whatever it is that they're doing, they keep beating you. And you know what? That's just one of those things where you just have to go in the lab and you have to learn and just figure out, hey, what's going on. Like for me, the character that I probably have the biggest problem with in Guilty Gear is Leo. Well, Leo and Soul. Mainly because the people that play them, they go ham. Oh man, Leo players, when they go ham, oh, it's so frustrating. I just want to throw my arcade stick out the window. But now at the end of the day, if you're losing, then you have to accept the L. You have to find a way around it, because if they're continuously beating you with the stuff that you have no idea how to fight against, then I mean that's on you. If you don't know how to play against something, you have to figure it out. So no matter how salty I get, I have to realize that what, this person at the end of the day, they bested me, so it's my job to hop in the lab and figure out what's going on with these characters, so that way next time I can come back and win. But yeah, I just say frustrated because it just gets frustrating to play people sometimes. But when you do pull off cool stuff, when you do get that W, it's so satisfying. So I guess frustrated and satisfying, I guess, isn't an adjective, but yeah, it's it's just satisfying when you are able to win and it feels like all your hard work paid off. But it's frustrating to get there. So yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah, for me, what can you say after these two answers? Um, but playing fighting games, they make me feel. I'll say, it's like two sides. A lot of times they can make you feel like mad, salty, just like some days. I mean, some days you lose and you're just like, this makes me want to persevere. Some days you lose and it make you just want to go and run a first to 50 in real life with somebody. Like it's like it can get frustrating sometimes. Just some of them days, like Terance said, when you should be smashing this dude, man. Like I've been playing like Smash with friends before, and just like you're playing with other people and stuff, and like this dude ain't got no business doing the stuff he doing, but for some, I don't know if it's like you turned left when you should have turned right that morning, or you woke up 5 minutes earlier than you usually would, but that day you just off, and people just doing stuff, they getting away with highway robbery, and it's just like this, like what is this, like I know this dude 100% great at garbage, but it's like for some reason he just coming through and just he mollywhopping me, like I just don't get it. So and he like just sometimes like it be them days like with a fighting game, just like Devin said, like a dude he auto comboed and did something to him. It's like some days even it feel like the game just be against you. Like yeah, just cut it off. We'll start over tomorrow. Just cut it off. But at the same time, like fighting games do make you feel amazing though, like the energy that comes behind them when, like Terrence said, when you do something cool, like that combo you've been practicing for forever, you finally get it off in match and stuff like that. It make you feel like you've accomplished something, like, yeah, I can do it. I am pretty great, huh? And other days it make you feel like you're, only good, even, good enough to breathe air. So, but it goes back and forth depending on the day. So, that's my answer.